Alrighty, well, headlamp is dead and it is super dark outside. And I didn't check on temperature yet, but it feels pretty muggy. Didn't get any rain. I thought we were going to last night. So I guess we're going to use the iPhone a little bit this morning with flash. Native camera, so here's what we got. Get ourselves a walk. Alrighty, well, I'm gonna have a flash in my eyes or not, because why is that not staying? I'm not sure how I accidentally reset that again, but alright, we're back up and running. It is currently 69 degrees, 20 degrees Celsius, and 40% chance of rain. So I have my little rain jacket in the car, dragging puppies along here because they don't think they need to walk in this. Boy, it gets really freaking dark back through here, especially when you have a flash in your eye. And I don't know, everything seemed to look pretty good with the CPL filter on last night, from what I could tell. Right now the video is rendering. Hopefully the computer doesn't crash on me while I'm out walking the dogs. It just, it was having problems. It crashed, so I was letting it gather the information to send to Apple. And so I went to bed a little bit before 11. I really wanted to go to bed before then, but that's what happened. I have removed that other case. Just not going to work for me. It's too much of a hassle to connect in the car. There was workarounds. Mike was like, well, you could do this, you could do that, but then if I raise it up any higher than it is, you're going to have even more vision of the mirror in the car. And that's the problem I'm having. Kind of curious though with this CPL with glare in the car, because it should help on glass, but we shall see. I gotta charge the headlamp again if I'm gonna be getting out, because tomorrow morning it's 6:30, so 6:30 to 12:30, so we can be a little bit later, but same token, I don't know if, depending on the weather. I unboxed both of the two things. I want to do a review, like an open box review on both of them. Now there's like a lot. They do come with the accessories though to attach, a GoPro quarter 20 on both of them. A little adapter. The waterproof housing and the other one, because I had the GoPro attachment on it. That was a kind of cool thing. That's what when I saw that, it was like both. Not that I ever really used the one with the GoPro, only the one time at Weiser. But to have that option, I thought was kind of neat. But for me, the construction is it's too much of a hassle. I just don't think this light actually shoots quite far enough to make it worth it. I mean, visually, for me, it looks like it's quite bright. If I really point down at the ground, you can start to see the light. But I mean, I don't know, it feels like the Pocket's recording a little dark on me here. I know when I tried to shoot them yesterday, it didn't work out too well for us. Like, it looks okay on the screen right now, but it didn't look too good in the recording itself. Alright guys, come on, let's get done. Alright, well, the channel just announced that in about, 15 minutes, we're going to get a brief little rain shower. So, we need to get our asses moving. I got things to do. So, vet sniff's done. Mateo did his business. I don't know what Priya's doing. Besides getting drugged because she just is all over the map. Alright, we got a little bit of rain here. It's stopped now, but the sky out this way looks quite beautiful. I guess I'll get the raindrops out of the way so it's not blurred. See how the CPL filter handles it a little bit. Because there is a little bit of reflection right now. Alright, what time is it? Oh, we're leaving right about the time we did yesterday. But I do have my sleeve with me in my bag, so. Alright, well, unfortunately, guys, the video is going to be out late after I get off work. I'm only working until noon, so it is exporting. It was down to the last 3%, but I gotta keep going. It can't take priority of going to work, so. When I get home, it'll upload. It'll get out today. No big deal. And I think tonight we're gonna go back to the iPad. I got that on the charger. It was not that it was low anyway, but we're gonna We're going to try that again. Final cut on the iPad. Unfortunately, I deleted everything out, so I'm going to have to rebuild the just the date and the day number. Everything else is, I just kind of send it over from the Mac and throw it in, because I have that file. So, in fact, the iPad is the reason that the logo is no longer animated on the intro. And the outro is nice because I can just drop that in at the end and woo, away we go. So, might have to watch more videos just to refresh myself, because it's been a hot minute since I did that. The only thing I had a problem with really at the end was the fact that it didn't upload in 4K for some reason. So, see if I can save it to the hard drive and then plug it into the computer and upload it that way, or see what I did wrong the last time. So, yay, technology. We're going to get that M4 up and running here, because Mac is yeah. I mean, the big reason I even went back to the older Mac was because the big trip was way too big for the M3 with the Crucial. It would not have been able to store the render. That's how bad. That's how big that file. That's how much I've recorded. So, alrighty. Let's see if I'll be in meats again this morning. I'm almost thinking, but maybe he'll throw me in grocery instead. And I don't know if it's going to be register day or if I'm going to get back on the iPad. Mainly because he needs to get me back on the iPad. And he might have to do it before we open, because they broke the phone, and for some reason the replacement phone is not working right, and they were using the iPad to do Instacart online grocery pickup yesterday again. So yeah, there's that. I just want to do a little bit of a glare test. I know it's not super sunny out right now or bright, but already I can kind of tell that the CPL filter is doing what I wanted it to do and reduce, I think, some of that glare. It's circular, so like you can move it to different areas, but we'll see what I have to do. I don't understand why I can't just be always polarized. I don't understand that. Mike didn't really give me a great explanation. So, but it is a K&F Concepts, which is the filters I had for the iPhone back in the day. Well, I still have them. In fact, I have that whole kit. Yeah, I can always filter the iPhone when I want to. I have the ND CPL. Yeah, I think that's going to make drive videos a little bit better in bright day, or in, just overall. Add a little clarity. Alrighty, good afternoon, everybody. And that shift is over. Arm honestly is feeling a little bit better, and I was on register today. So the belt's to my right, so I'm switching everything to my left and putting it in the cart with my left hand, which I thought could be a potential problem. I don't think that's tracking me, which is actually kind of good. I really wanted this filter. I want to really get a good test on it today with driving a little bit. So I might do a time lapse on the way home, just to catch glare, since we do have some sun. We did get a little bit of rain after I got done walking the dogs this morning, between the time I walked the dogs and left the house. But it is brutally hot out here. Geez, I didn't even look. According to that, it's 85. We'll see if this light turns green today. Well, it's going to turn green because there's someone on the other side of the road. So that sensor works. This one's the one that they put in the wrong spot. I think you almost have to be out in the middle of the road for it to turn on. I think he's going straight, so we're going to let him go. Alrighty. I'm just going to run it live. Green light. We're off. It just takes a little bit of that glare like my sunglasses take for me, then oh yeah, that's definitely, yeah, I think it's helping. And it makes it look cooler with that orange. It's actually a good thing because it makes me look at the lens instead of the screen all the time. Even though half the time I can't see the screen. Honestly, I have to say with this versus the iPhone, when you're using the front camera, because it's centered, you really don't notice too much that I'm watching the screen more than I'm watching the lens. I'm like hardly ever looking at the lens, to be honest with you. But now that it's got like that orange thing on it, it draws my attention to it, so I look at it more. Good evening, everybody. We are under thunderstorm watch here. I don't say it's a warning at this point. I'd say just wait for it to hit. Part of me thinks I should maybe set up the Action on the suction cup. I really wish I could put it on the outside so I didn't get the raindrops, but nonetheless. Good evening, everybody. Well, I'm taking a solo run because, well, A, we got some storm damage. Tree branches everywhere, but we just lost power. There was a really loud bang, and one neighbor said there was multiples. I don't hear any screaming or anything about a crash, but something has definitely happened. Branches down over there. We have pine cones from the corner tree all the way down in our parking lot. It's got to be like a 70-yard stretch. This could be a little test run for the puppies, see if it's cool enough to be out here. It is. I don't have any watches on. Son of a bitch, and I need my exercise too. I was charging them and updating because they're getting ready to release the public beta. So they re-released beta 3 for the 18. And they took some features back away where you could actually do like your stickers and your memojis. And they're all gone. So I'll just take a walk down here to the corner and see if I see anything going on. But I heard a couple big bangs. And then air conditioner and everything just wound back and shut off. So fun times. I don't see any damages down here. See, it's really weird, but I don't remember us ever losing power because we're underground, but obviously it has to be somewhere else. There is like a dust cloud going on over there. I can't think of the name of the place. It's not Lanza anymore, but I never can pronounce the new name. Alexa or something? I don't know. Huh. I mean, don't see anything going on with telephone poles, at least at this point. But like, yeah, streetwise, it's all down through here. But once it gets into us, our poles end just beyond that pole right there in the corner. I trimmed that sumac. Is the last one. Huh. This isn't good. Something exciting in an otherwise boring night. I took a healthy little nap today, unintentionally. I laid down, jumped in the recliner. Mateo never came to me, and I was watching. What the hell was I watching? Get my shoes untied. I don't know what the hell I was. Was I watching Gray? Still plays? I don't think I was. It's too early for that. Whatever it was, I passed out, and it's like I couldn't keep my eyes open at all. I'm like, okay. Oh shit! That one just blew. Like, oh man, did that give me a slight heart attack. That transformer just went off. That made me almost poop my pants. I wonder if I'm too close to that. That one just fried. I mean, that was loud. And sparks flew everywhere. I hope I can get this over to the MacBook. I can't wait to watch that back. I'm going to have to see my reaction when that thing went pop. Like, and the sparks are flying. Well, I guess we found the problem. Alright, well, everybody's telling me PP&L's calling for a 3 a.m. power back on. That's a little ridiculous, but Terry's getting mixed reports of 613 people to over 6,000 people. That's kind of a spread. Well, I figured, well, it's daylight now. Get the puppies out, get them walked, and get them pottied. You know, I'm standing there filming that, and the neighbor a couple houses down came down, and he was checking the outages, and it looked like it's kind of widespread. So, but we don't want to touch the freezer or the refrigerator or anything, so we are going to not open any of that. I don't know what she wants. I don't even know where it might be open, because depending on where the power outage is, you know, McDonald's might be closed. You don't know. So, oh, what a night. It was all thunderstorms, and then all of a sudden it gets clear out, and then the power goes boom. And they are saying it's weather related, which I think it was further down the line. What you doing, guys? Sniffing? Dragging me backwards? You know? To both of you? Oh, man, they didn't get a very long walk this morning. Where are we at right now? Oh, come on. 7:37. I need just under, 90? Just under 80 move minutes or whatever it is to complete my challenge for the month. Because I lost a day. I forgot to go back outside one more time. Well, I'm glad I have a few battery packs, because they're talking 3 a.m. until this is coming back. I'm not sure I mentioned that. I think I did on the walk, but yeah. That's a little while, considering it's like 7:30 at night. Alright, Mickey D's going, say we're going cheap, but it's still almost $30 for 2 for $3 on the chicken sandwiches, couple sundaes, 2 Cokes, and an ice cream. I mean, we added a couple things here and there to our sandwiches, but nonetheless. Oh, man. What a night. What an adventurous night. But Terry's calling off because can't get in the shower. Which is kind of concerning because if power, I mean, as long as power comes back up by morning, I'll be able to jump in the shower. I'd rather get one at night, to be honest with you. But looks like it's going to be an early night. There won't be any TV. The MacBook, so still having the power issue. However, before this whole thing happened, oh, they're here. Oh, anyway, they're already here. Probably see them behind me. Maybe. I don't know. Hold on. Alright, I wanted to text. I don't know why I text that to Terry. I text it to Mike. Ah, that stupid phone. Yeah, so beta 3.5 came out preparing for the other one. But, so anyway, the MacBook, like, it was dropping, so I shut it down and plugged it in, and it charged all the way back to 100%. Fired up Final Cut, and it stayed charging instead of going into just the power plug mode. I don't know, but then I updated the beta. So maybe there was a beta glitch? I don't know. The battery still just says needs service, and it's not saying it's in critical. That could be false. It might be critical. I really need to look into what it's going to cost and how I need to do it. Problem is, I mean, I'd have to literally have it set up an appointment in Lehigh or Harrisburg, I think, was the other location I went to. They need to do it, and I need it back same day because I can't go. I mean, I can. I was going to do everything on the iPad, but then when it charged to 100%, I'm like, we're going to do it back. But I might have to do it to the iPad because I think battery will last longer. And I can plug it into the power pack and keep it charged. We'll see. At least I have options. But, yeah. Fun times. Alright, let's see if they're working down here. Truck's here, and they're still sitting there with like a bump on a log. That's awesome. Good job, guys. On their phones.